Happiness Unlimited. Summary of 28 episodes conducted by BK Shivani on Astha TV. Episode 12. Every time we think of the past, we are making it in the present because we are creating the same emotions again. Past is past, full stop. No why, what, how, full stop. Let it not repeat on the mind. It's like rubbing the wound and therefore not allowing it to heal. There is nothing to learn from the situation that happened. The only thing I need to learn is whether I had the choice of repeating in another manner. Holding on to the past, not letting go, will only create pain in me. The situation is the same, but the longer we hold it, the pain increases. In relationships, no one is ever wrong. Each one is right from their own perspective. Detaching from my own perspective and understanding the other's perspective is empathy. While working towards our achievements, if we take care not to compromise on our values of peace, love, and happiness, then we will be always contented. Episode 13. Our thoughts are created based on the past experiences, the information we take in, and most important, our belief system. Others' appreciations and acceptance has become the foundation of our self-esteem, and so we are always dependent on them to feel good about ourselves. In interactions, when we get hurt, we are unable to see the perspective of the other and hence are unable to understand them. So, to understand others, we need to remain stable. People who accept us today and make us feel good may not be able to do it tomorrow, and then we feel low with the same people. It's important to take charge of how we feel instead of being dependent on others. To be independent means to be dependent only on one inside. Let's be ourselves and not keep changing our behavior according to the way others behave with us. Episode 14. As we become aware of our thoughts, let's check the belief system from which these arise. Anger is needed to get work done. We have lived this belief system and teach our children to grow up with the same. We like people to deal with us with love because each of us is a loveful being. So everyone around us would like the same. Every time we use anger as a tool, we experience the negative energy as we give it to them. They get hurt and their vibration travel to us. So we get more than we give. Our responsibility is to take care of ourselves. Then people. Then people and then get the work done. Let's try a new belief system. Love is needed to get work done. When we punish a child, the guilt the child creates disempowers the child. Pain can never bring about any realization because there will not be the power to transform. Episode 15. When we use anger and other experience fear, we mistake it as respect. Fear creates pain and reduce efficiency of working. The ones who suppress their anger because of fear then create anger in the presence of those weaker than them. only to make themselves feel powerful. Fear and respect can never be together. Respect is pure positive energy, and fear is deep negative energy. Therefore, those who fear us don't respect us. Ego is lack of self-respect. In any situation, we react aggressively or get hurt. It's our creation. And if we remain stable and have faith in ourselves, it is self-respect. Self-respect means who I am and what I am doing is the best to do best to my capacity to the present moment, and in the next moment I'm ready to change. When we have a strong self-esteem, the power to adjust, accept and mold ourselves in any situation will come naturally. Episode 16. Spirituality is natural, simple, and a very practical way of living. Spirituality is not doing things or becoming someone, it is about just being who we truly are. It's not necessary that what the majority believe is the truth. It's only a belief. Let me experiment with the belief till I am comfortable and only then accept it as the truth. Let's clean our mind before we meet someone again so that we don't interact with them through the perspective of our past experiences because they could have changed. As soon as we start creating thoughts of heart, let's take out a few minutes to be with ourselves and cons- counsel ourselves with powerful, positive, and loveful thoughts. No one can hurt me, and I don't hurt anyone. My behavior can be a trigger for the other. I need to change my behavior, but I can't take responsibility of their hurt. It's their creation. Let's take care that we create the right thoughts so that we can speak what we think and don't need to pretend or to be tactful in our relationships. Episode 17. No one can hurt me, and I don't hurt anyone. My behavior can be a trigger for the others. I need to change my behavior, but I can't take responsibility of their hurt. It's their creation. People can hold us responsible for their pain. If we create guilt, then it's the negative energy. It depletes our power, and hence we are not able to transform. Realize means a mistake once is not to be repeated. To bring about a transformation, I need to know why I want to change. What about myself do I want to change? How do I change? Unless the why and what to change is not clear, the how will not get implemented. Everyone around me is an actor, and each one is playing their role. Each actor is a pure being. Let me, the pure being, interact with another pure being, not interact with them on the basis of their roles. When we are natural in our relationships and accept others as they are, it gives them the freedom to be their natural selves. When I am soul conscious, my consciousness triggers the same consciousness in others and they are able to experience their purity. Episode 18. When we are peaceful and stable, then we are happy and we accept others as they are. It means we love them because love is unconditional acceptance. The energy of love is our natural quality. It gets blocked when we become judgmental about people. When we think about others' weaknesses, then their weakness becomes the quality of our thought, and very soon part of our personality. Let's become aware and observe one quality in everyone we meet and interact with. Let's be in the awareness I'm a loveful being, and so is everyone I meet, and I accept each one as they are. Accepting people means their behavior doesn't create a disturbance in our mind. We tell them what is right, but with the energy of love, not rejection. Episode 19: Criticism disempowers, demotivates people. Appreciation empowers and energizes them. Let us be aware that our thoughts should be as sweet as the words we use with people. We create 20 to 30 thoughts per minute, but only a few sentences per minute. Thoughts are more in number and flow faster than our words. Let us be liberal with our appreciation because it gives people the energy to realize and transform their weaknesses. We can't make people realize their weaknesses. What to change and why to change can be realized by each one only for themselves. Everyone has knowledge. They don't need advice. They need power to change their sanskars, habits, or traits. That power comes from our love and appreciation. Every thought and word we send out to a little child is being used by them to create an image of themselves, that is, their self esteem. Episode 20: Ego is attachment to a wrong image of myself. It is when we are not aware of our true identity and identify ourselves with all that we have acquired. Our body, name, position, relationship, caste, nationality are all acquired. They are all my names, but they are not I. I am a pure, conscious being, and it's my identity, name, family, and position. A royal soul is the one whose state of mind is not dependent on others. Royalty means being a master of oneself, not a victim or a slave. Detachment means my state of mind is not dependent on others, and then I can remain stable and give unconditional love and acceptance. Worry is not love. When we worry, we create and send negative energy. In any situation, let's create the right quality of thoughts, that is, love, care, and concern, not worry. When we remain stable and then share with others why they need to change, then it is only for their benefit and not for our happiness. Episode 21: When we learn something pure and positive, we need to take it as a tool and experiment it in the day. See how it works, check the obstacles, experience the benefits, and hence empower ourselves. We have grown up with the belief system that performances are appreciated by people. Hence, our self esteem, that is, we feel good only when we perform well and our performance is accepted by others. Let's appreciate values and qualities in children and people around us so that each of us is able to build our self esteem on our core values and are not dependent on performances or public acceptance. When we live our lives by our core values, principles, and with integrity, then our energy of conviction will empower our children to live by those values. Episode 22. Our values and powers are our own. We have the capacity to use them with everyone, in every situation and every time. The value of love and compassion is mine. If I can use it with my children, I can also use it with my team at work. When we go for a spiritual retreat, the environment and the people there awaken the same peace and purity in us, but it's our own energy which we have immersed in their company. Now, we can create it at home and work. We can't get peace from somewhere. We can learn the art of how to create it. Judging, criticizing, and controlling others deplete our energy of peace. Let us consciously choose not to criticize and be judgmental about people. Episode 23. The belief system, that is life, is a competition. Create fear, insecurity, and hence depletes my happiness. My life is my journey to my destination at my speed, using my capacity and on the basis of my values and principles. Living by the belief system, life is a competition, creates stress, anger, jealousy, hatred, and is one of the main reasons why we resort to unethical practices. We are not in competition with anyone. Our reference is only our own best, and we keep working towards getting better than our best. It's a journey of improvement and empowerment. Let's cooperate with everyone instead of competing. The positivity that gets created within and the blessings we get from everyone keeps us contented, happy, and successful. Episode 24. When we compare and compete with others, we create fear, insecurity, jealousy, stress, and this depletes our energy. Let's focus only on ourselves and use all our energy to push ourselves forward. Let's take this belief system today and experiment with it. Life is a beautiful journey which I travel according to my capacity and values. Once we experience the result, then we realize it's the truth and thereby change our destiny. When we set a goal, we visualize the goal. Visualization enables us to create the right kind of thoughts to achieve the goal. We shouldn't create any thoughts of doubt or fear. The mind doesn't understand the language of opposites. If we create a thought, I shouldn't get angry, the scene that gets created is of anger. Instead, create the thought, I'm a peaceful being, and visualize the scene of being at peace in every situation. Episode 25. Expectation means predicting the future behavior of other. Letting our happiness be dependent on their behavior and then feeling let down if they don't behave as we had predicted. People around us will behave and work according to their capacity. We can share with them what we feel is right, but can't expect that they will always do it our way. Expectation from children to perform become a pressure on them and creates fear of not being able to make their elders happy. This lowers their efficiency. When we do something for others, we do it according to our values and capacity. To expect the same from others is unfair to them. We need to understand they will behave only according to their capacity. Let us not give up our qualities because others didn't respond the way we expected. Episode 26. Each thought has an effect on the cells of the body.